Hello and welcome back to Space Pirates and Zombies. I did a video before the weekend and now I'm back doing another video. I'm probably going to do more videos today and throughout the week and whatnot. Um, I decided in this video I'll give a bit of an explanation as to the shipbuilding, research, so forth. Um, Basically, depending on the ship you have, you got tiny hulls, small, medium, large, and if we click up there, you got huge hulls as well. Um, to get other ships to build, you basically have to destroy them and get the blueprints. I'm sorry, it's really weird for me to try and do this at the moment because there's been an issue with my microphone. So as I'm talking at the moment, I'm actually hearing myself talk back to myself. It's a bit weird. Um, these are all the different weapons and research you can find, engine modules, um, things that you can deploy. Where are they? Booster modules as well, which instead of actually using a weapon or an engine slot, so to speak, it basically boosts. It takes that slot and boosts the particular thing that is boosting. As you can see, those are the slots there. Each ship has a number of them. But yeah, what you do is you pick the hull you want. You can then pick the type of armor, the reactor, the shield, if you want cloak, if you want just a normal shield, the engine you're using. Um, some slots can only be used as utility slots, which will mean scanners, tractor beams. I think there's one other thing that you can point defense, which is like an automatic little turret that shoots off little baby ships. And then you got your weaponry, which your main weaponry, which is cannons, lasers, that kind of thing. This ship has rocket bay, so you can put torpedoes, things like that in. The larger ships will have turret bays, little ship bays that can come out. I can't even remember the word I'm looking for. Unfortunately, I can't get a detailed description of any of them up at the moment. But yes, that's pretty simple. That's your mothership right there, that big thing. Um, you have to come back to your mothership every time you want to save the game. Otherwise, it saves automatically or that kind of thing. Yeah. Research. As you can see, there's a fair few things to research. Some of them you don't unlock until higher levels of research. You get 3 research points per level, and depending on the level here, level 1 takes up 1 point, level 2 takes up 2 points, so forth and so forth until level 10. So it takes a little bit to actually get your research points and your research points up. Quick overlay, as you can see, cannons will increase max range, max speed, damage, reload speed, cluster spread. That's on some of the cannons. Beams, I don't use beams much, but they essentially do same kind of thing. Beam life, beam length, beam damage, beam regen, charge time, reactor, reactor output, reactor capacity, launchers, damage, max speed, turn speed, which is really good for torpedoes because torpedoes, although they do a lot of damage, don't have a high turn speed. The thrust of force, I'm not sure what that means. It may have something to do with the damage or the output speed or whatever. Max health. Okay, I didn't know. Didn't know the missiles had a health. That must be something that point defense can also be used for as well. and reload speed. Shields, pretty general. Strength, regen, initial shield strength, shield recharge time, and damage multiplier. Okay, how much damage it takes or little damage it takes. Engines, speed, thrust force, turn speed. Hull, you got the health of your ship, the hull damage multiplier, so how little damage it takes, your crew capacity and cargo space. I'll go into crew and cargo in a minute. Cloak, um, geez. Cloak is interesting because, as in most games, when you're stealthed, cloaked, either or, you get damage bonuses for hitting things coming out of a cloak. So, yeah. Next is armor, which is the initial armor that gets damaged before your actual hull. I thought I might just explain that first. Increases your health and damage multiplier. All these damage multipliers, I don't actually remember being in the game before the Bounty Hunter update quite a long time ago when I played it. Subsystems, booster overdrive. As I said, those booster modules that you can use to increase weapons and things like that. That's what the subsystems used for. It increases them so they give them more of an effect. Point defense damage, subsystem beam length. I'm not sure what the subsystem beam length is, so we'll go to crew. Crew combat strength, data theft skill, recruiting chance, hull repair rate, shuttle speed, shuttle range, shuttle reload speed, shuttle armor. All of that shuttle speed is to do with the kamikaze weapon, or so I like to call it, the kamikaze weapon, where essentially the weapon is you send a hull of crew members rocketing towards the enemy ship. Hull repair rate, your ship does get repaired if it doesn't take damage for a certain period of time. Data theft skill, you can infiltrate enemy ships instead of having to destroy them to get research data for unlocking other ships and that. Crew combat strength is mainly for when your ship is getting hijacked or other crew members from enemy ships or zombies are trying to get on board. Recruiting chance basically means when you pick up goons in space, you have a higher chance to convert them. Turrets, pretty simple. Rotation speed, yeah. I think it's just rotation speed. Yep. And I can't actually look at the last ones, unfortunately. Wow, I didn't think I would be able to do that. But that's your basic research for you. Okay, system map. Okay, yeah, I didn't realise it wants me to travel elsewhere now. Okay. Well, the whole idea between that is I now have to go and destroy these guys protecting this warp gate. I don't have to destroy them, I can bribe them, but that requires me to go here. One quick thing, each one of these is a star system that you can go to. Each star system looks like this. Each one will have a UTA base and a civilian base and protected warp gates unless you've destroyed them. They'll also have side quests, ambient events. The little face next to the bases will tell you whether they like you or they dislike you. Unfortunately, the civilians absolutely hate me in this area. But I'm gonna see if I can't bribe my way out of this star system. off in major. Okay, it's actually been a fair while since I've ever bribed. Yeah, I've never. I don't think I've ever actually bribed ever. So that means I can now travel to there. And bounty hunters. I just went to a star system with bounty hunters. Listen up and listen well, as I'm only going to say this one time. The UTA might not be able to stop you, but we certainly and easily can. This sector is ours, you're simply living in it. As such, you are required to pay us whatever we see fit to ask it of you. Make an error in judgment against us and you will be erased. If you want to earn our respect and a bit of income on the side, come by one of our bases and we'll talk. We have special events for fodder like you. Just watch yourself in our territory, as we'll surely be watching you. Goodbye. Yeah, blah blah blah. That's a bit creepy. Blah blah blah. And basically your scientist wants to go and cause trouble from the looks of it because he wants more technology. I'll explain bounty hunters. Basically, if you kill ships, destroy ships, pretty much whatever you do, it's going to increase your bounty. There's not much you can do about it. The only way I know to decrease your bounty is to go to the actual bounty hunter base or by destroying bounty hunter ships. Shit. Didn't mean to do that. If you accidentally attack a base, they will turn on you and your relations will be permanently, permanently despite, why can I not think of the word? Your relations will permanently go down until you improve them. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Apparently, as you can see, I have no threat and no bounty. But for some reason that feels wrong. It feels like I should have threat and bounty. Oh, I can improve my relations. But as you can see, you get events. I'll quickly do one. Oh god. I'll give it a go. So I'm one dark ship with a slight tech advantage against 3 surplus bus ships.
Come again?
Well, as long as I can keep my distance, this is going to be fairly easy. Too close. Oh, yeah, too close.
Is this thing on?
And done. That was the easiest of easiest. I did it on gold, which was supposed to be the hardest as well. So, I wonder if... I don't know if it actually keeps track of it and registers it, but we'll find out. Yes, it does. As you can see, I did that on gold, hard, and it shows up green when you've done it. That's nice. Okay. I'm going to stop this recording here, then get back to everyone. Really shouldn't do that. Get back to everyone in a bit with another video. And yeah, Hopefully that's a bit better explanation about the game than just me playing it. Next video will probably be me just straight up playing it. And until then, I hope everybody enjoyed, and thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.